Today we're going to talk about the order of operations. So you know how to multiply, you know how to divide, to add, subtract, you even know about exponents. But what do you do when they're all in the problem at the same time? That's what we're going to learn today. There's an order that you have to follow called the order of operations. So I'm going to go through that right now. All right, before I teach you about the order of operations, let's talk about the goals for this lesson. So number one, you should know the order of operations after participating in this lesson. Number two, you should be able to solve multi-step problems. That means problems with more than one operation. And number three, you will combine your prior knowledge of different operations to solve a problem. So you already know things like how to multiply, add, subtract, and divide. You're going to take that knowledge that you've already learned and put it all together to solve a larger problem. Now, what is the order of operations? When you see a problem that has different operations at play, there is a specific order that you have to follow to answer those problems. So number one, you're going to look for parentheses or brackets in the problem. And when you see that, you know that you have to solve whatever is inside of there first before you move on to anything else. Once you've gotten rid of those parentheses, you're going to look for the exponents. Okay, once you see exponents, if they are part of the problems, you go ahead and solve that. After you've gotten rid of parentheses and exponents, you're going to look for multiplication and division. Now, when you see multiplication and division, you solve those two operations in the order that they come. So if division happens to be first, you solve for that first. If multiplication happens to be first, you solve for that first. Now, lastly, you're going to look for addition and subtraction. If addition and subtraction is a part of this problem, you solve the two of those in the order that they come, subtraction or addition, depending on what you see first. Here on this side is a fun way for us to remember the order of operations with a sentence that says, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally." You'll notice that the first letters of that sentence are the same as the first letters of the order of operations. Hey, Aunt Sally. Now, we're going to do a fun way to remember the order of operations. I have my friend Layla here to help us. She's going to teach us a song and dance that will help you remember the order of operations. So stand up, stretch, get your wiggles out, and get ready.
Hi guys, it's me Layla, and today I'm going to teach you how to do the order of operations dance. So, first things first, we're going to start off with parentheses. For parentheses, you're going to go like this. Both of your arms up like this. Alright, so the next one is exponents. The exponents you're going to dab like this. Okay, and third is multiplication. For multiplication, you do like this. You make a this. For division, you do like this. Like you slant your arm, like you're slicing something. And addition is when you go like this. It's the plus sign. And the last but not least is subtraction. You go like that. Kind of like division, but instead of that way, you go that. So now it's all together. Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, and subtract. All right, now let's do it with the music. These are the orders of operation: parentheses, exponents, and multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Please excuse my dear unsilent. These are the orders of operation: parentheses, exponents, and multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Please excuse my dear unsilent. Holla!
Thank you so much, Layla, for that great song and dance. I'm so proud of you all. Now that you know the order of operations, grab your paper and a pencil and let's solve a problem together. All right, let's solve a problem together. So like Layla told us, the order of operations is up across the top: parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. So we're going to solve a problem together using the order of operations. So first thing we need to look for is parentheses. And we see parentheses right at the beginning of this problem. Inside of those parentheses, you see 2 to the second power plus 4. So we need to solve for that first. Now we also have an exponent inside of those parentheses. So even inside of the parentheses, we have an order in which we have to do things. So we have to solve 2 to the second power first. We know that that means 2 times 2, which is 4. And then 4 plus 4 is 8. So let's rewrite our problem, having solved for what's inside of those parentheses. It's 8 divided by 2 plus 5 times 27. Now we need to move on down the line. We've already looked for parentheses. We've already looked for exponents. Now we need to see if we have any multiplication or division. And we're going to do those in the order that we see them. Multiplication is not necessarily first. So in this problem, it just so happens that division is first before multiplication down the road. So let's solve for that division. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. So our new problem is 4 plus 5 times 27. Now, multiplication is next. Before we get to this addition, we have to finish out multiplication and division. So we have 5 times 27. The answer to that problem is 135. So we now have 4 plus 135. All right, so we've done most of our solving. We're in the home stretch. We just need to know what 4 plus 135 is. And if we add that up, that answer is 139. That is the answer to our problem. All right, so this is what the order of operation looks like in action. I want you all to take some sample problems and see if you can figure out the answers. Good luck.